We're back. I believe it's episode 49 with Pedro and Robert. Wanted to start off by asking, how do you guys feel about hazing like in a shop? And I'm not talking about whipping your dicks out and like laughing at each other. No, I'm talking about like a shop hazing. You know how you go through that short period of like, oh, go collect the sparks from, from the grinder, or look directly into this weld as I'm welding it.
Or what Pedro does it Diego every day.
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm talking about. Like you gotta put him through the ringer. It's not anything disrespectful. It's just like you gotta earn your stripes. You can't just come into the shop and be one of the guys. You gotta test you a little bit. But I also wanted to ask then, like, were there any moments where you got fucked over, and then after you were like, okay, that was kind of funny. Like,
No, not really. Mm-mm.
well, Rob had Roger.
Yeah,
You know,
I had a different group of guys when I started.
Mm.
Yeah, they're like
Pedro.
a bunch of older guys.
Robert didn't haze you, Pedro.
Oh, that was an ass.
I didn't even talk to this guy, dude. I was like, who's this loser coming into the shop?
Damn.
This child over here trying to talk and everything.
I'm like, this guy. Who is this guy?
I mean,
Who's this? Who's this peasant coming off the street?
He started as a balancer. Well, a balance bitch.
Daniel. No, because I think, well, I started on Rick's side, and I think Hector told me, he was like, watch out with Rick. He's kind of an ass. And I was like, okay. But I don't know. I think he hated, or he disliked, or I don't know, would mess with John more. So he would leave me alone. So I really,
When you started, I was on vacation, huh?
yeah. Because,
Because I came in, I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
yeah. And yeah, I remember because Gene was like, oh, you're going to go, we were doing a battery.
Uh-huh.
And Robert was just staring at it for like 10 minutes. It was like me, Gary, and Robert, and I was like, "Oh, is this what working here is like?
And I was
Kind
staring,
of
I was like,
cool.
oh, let's see how
We're
this
just
goes.
here.
I remember
We'll
that
see
day
how this."
because I was using my snap-on ratchet and
Mhm.
it touched ground and a bunch of sparks. I was like, oh,
You know, not in front of the new guy.
yeah, exactly. Like, fuck, I messed up. That was embarrassing.
he's all he's all arcing it. Yep, we got ground. We're good. Just checking.
I remember that day. Yeah, that was funny.
That was. And then I got demoted because Pedro self-promoted himself. Got Liz fired.
Talk shit about you.
whoa,
He
whoa.
did.
Because I was
You know,
like, he's like, Gene, I can do a better job than him.
honestly, I always wanted to bring it up, and I was like, you know what? We're friends now, so I don't want to, bring that tension between us. But after this week and after today, with Pedro just being a jerk with me, like, what the hell, dude? Like, it's your fault. I should be on the floor.
My defense.
Hey, you're almost there.
I'm not the one that, headlights on a truck. And that's the reason why you got voted.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to talk about that.
You,
Mm.
you, you could have prevented it by double checking though. You saw that I was there, and instead of helping like a good friend and a good coworker, you decided, nah, I'm gonna let this fall off.
I mean, the one
That
train.
was
Yes.
I got no. That's not his fault. The only trainer that trained me who's at fault for all the mess ups is the one who trained me how to do alignments.
Oh,
That you want to talk about a jackass? That guy, the true jackass.
I mean, the one that trained me was a jackass too.
It's called the circle of life. You got to start somewhere. But Yeah. So hazing, because I always thought, yeah, like, I mean, even with everything, like sports, when you hear about it, obviously it's like to the extreme where these guys are like making them run naked across the field or whatever. But like in the shop, I feel like it's kind of necessary. You got to see like how tough the person is, and it's like, okay, if they could get through this, like it's fine. Because I've never heard of someone like hazing to the point where it's like, okay, I'm gonna get your fingers chopped off, like I'm gonna blow you up. It's usually just like, oh, go clean the bead blaster, and then they water everywhere and stuff. But I just wanted to know, like, okay, Pedro, what would how far would you say is too far? Like a shop hazing joke, I guess.
I mean, the story that was fun that I heard was someone getting told to go tell the actual owner of the company has go to get out the shop. That's
Yeah, it's just a nice Rolls Royce pulled up. Hey, I don't care what kind of car you got. You gotta get the fuck out of here.
I mean, that's
Dude, I own them.
I don't know.
That, or well, speaking of that, and talking about Diego, when the owner came to the shop the other day, Pedro saw Diego. Go tell that guy you can't park there. He's all, nope, no, thank you.
That was pretty funny.
Freaking A. What about you, Rob? How far would be too far?
Um, Probably getting someone fired.
So what Pedro did to Liz, it's too far.
No, that was just good. What did you do there?
Literally did nothing.
He went on the floor. Oh,
Well, go.
I was there when it happened. I was just
She went at lunch and never came back. So
no,
she's
but I was just
a lot.
a little pollo, and I was like, okay, I guess the first trainer didn't work out. Maybe this trainer will remind me to tighten some bolts or something. But anyways, there I am, helping out the bearded wonder, and yeah, you know, he was just like, I remember vividly these words came out of Pedro's mouth. He was like, the only reason I'm on the floor is because I walk over the people who are underneath me. So get out of my way. And I was like, dude, I just met you. Like, how's not even a what's up? Where'd you come from? You like it here? Keep in mind, this is like 1 month in. Never talked to Pedro. He just walks by. And this is the first thing he tells me. And he's like, and then when we came back from lunch, he's like, you know that girl Liz? I was like, oh yeah, like I seen her. And he's like, exactly. I just trampled over her. She ain't coming back. And I was like, who am I talking to right now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't remember none of that.
On his
Of
head.
course you don't. And evil villains will never admit what they've done.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I'm just saying, Pedro. I don't know what we did to be your friends, but
I don't remember I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember.
I just remember Pedro going on the floor and Liz never coming back.
Well, she got mad because Pedro kept coming on the floor when he was on the rack. You know, like what you're doing, exactly what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like you come help out. You know, you do little jobs here and there,
I mean,
and she just got mad and jealous.
I mean,
and then there was Pedro rubbing it in her face.
no.
You know,
I was just told, hey, you're not doing nothing, go do something else. And I just have to go on the floor every time.
This guy.
I mean, it's better than sweeping.
It is better than sweeping.
Yes, it is.
you can only sweep for so much. You know, what pisses me off when Efren sweeps and leaves piles everywhere.
Everywhere. It
So like,
pisses off. It pisses off Gene too.
cause
He's
like,
always
like
stepping in them.
yeah, like piles, dude. Like there's like one pile here, one pile there, one pile there. Like, dude, what the? Like, just pick it up.
Don't even bring it up, dude. He looks for Pedro.
Dude, I was about to start. Oh, continue.
What do you do?
Go, buddy. No. You. I want to hear it from you. The
No,
people need to hear.
my
The people need to know Pedro the way I know him.
all right. My biggest pet peeve is with Efren and Gary. They s- it's big, right?
Mm-hmm.
We right next to me every single freaking day. Out of the whole shop, they just I'm working, throwing things up around, and next thing you know, right there just sweeping. Yeah. Cause like it's just everybody comes at me. He was like, "Oh, Pedro, who those fires?" I'm like, "Oh my god, don't start."
Yeah, get away from me.
I was, I'm like, nah. It's just when they're sweeping right next to me, working. Like you got the whole shop.
like
He was right next to me.
He's over there sweeping your feet and stuff. Like, bro, dude, any go for it?
like yesterday when I was helping out Pedro, I saw Gary. I started talking about betting. I just see
He,
Pedro's face,
he got so he got so mad. He came up to me. He was like, I need to walk away.
and I just kept, "Come on, Gary, nah, you can't do that." And Pedro's just, he's like on the other side of the truck, and he just looks at me, and he's just, and he walked away, and I was like, "Yeah."
I mean,
But I mean, no, you go ahead, buddy.
that's another thing that pisses me off is I'm working and Gary starts coming, starts talking about lifting weights, doing this, eating that. I like trying to work here. I'm not trying to chat with the man. And when he talks, dude, he's just I don't know, just I'm here to work, not to talk to you, man.
Gotta
Oh,
be his friend, dude.
yeah. I mean, we know why you don't want to be his friend. It's not because of his personality, the kind of person he is, but we'll leave that out. We'll leave that out. But like, dude, he's just trying to befriend you.
He's a good dude.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, that likes losing tools.
And blaming you
Yeah.
with the air hammer.
Oh,
He's
dude,
like, I think Pedro took my air hammer.
I was about
Dude, Pedro's air hammer's all brand new, and Gary's all beat up.
It's all beat up, no condom on it. Like the snap-on logo's coming off.
and they're say, oh, it has such edge. Oh, like I mean, you are right next to the door.
And he tried blaming me too.
Yeah.
But I
No
was like,
way.
dude, I was like, mine's yellow.
It's a completely different color.
Not red, it's yellow.
What do you say? Mine ain't yellow?
No, and they try to blame me when Miguel used to when he took over. He was like, oh, it was working before he really. You gotta start.
Miguel did it
No,
for
that
like
was
what, a week?
Yeah.
a week.
Oh,
You should have told him, no, dude, it's because it's never been used that fast before. That's on that many trucks. Getting shit done.
well, just how many times he has to
No,
air hammer and cross bolts, man.
that's true. You shouldn't be using it that often. No, but remember that like week 2, Pedro, when I was like grabbing some of your stuff, and then you're like, I think it was like your pliers, and it was something else, and you're like, hey, where is it? And I was like, I gave it back to you. I don't have it. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like walking by, hey, Pedro, is this yours? I'm like, you see, I gave it back to you, dude. It happened like 2 or 3 times that week.
Just comes and takes stuff from Pedro's box.
I was like, oh my God, dude, Pedro's not gonna be my friend anymore. Like, what am I gonna do if I need something?
The one that pissed me off was with my big pry bar.
Uh
After
huh.
I finished using it, I saw you put it near my box, but it happens to be in
Yeah.
the store somewhere. I'm looking for it, telling you, hey, where'd you do with it? I left it right there. Like it's not there. The next day, when you're Gary's box, right next, this mother effort, dude. I'm
No way.
like, what's this? I saw on the floor. I was gonna give it back. I forgot. Like,
Okay.
oh, like,
Almost lost. See, dude, and our friendship was in shambles, dude. You were like, this motherfucker lost my pry bar. I was over here like, we don't even have a snap-on guy. How am I gonna get him a snap-on pry bar?
Yeah, you lost your pry bar for like 2 weeks too.
If I don't know how it floated around like that. We were doing something on that boom truck, and then it just moved everywhere. I think even yesterday I moved it somewhere else, and I was like, "What the fuck? There's no way I just had it." And that thing, ugh. How okay? How would you go about that then, Pedro? Like, let's say I did lose it. I lost your pry bar. I need a serious answer. I know you're gonna give me a stupid answer and be like, "Oh, you know, I'll go to your house and knock on your door." But like, how would you confront me or anybody?
Oh, well, me, okay. If it was you, I would be as mad. I'd be like, yeah, I'll give you shit, but I'll just like, okay, whatever, and I'll go buy a cheap one until or a new one. Not that much. But if it was,
Okay, but it's Gary. Gary lost it.
oh, dude, I'm getting, I would have worded it. I'm gonna tell the boss to give me half his check just to buy a new one. Dude.
What?
I'll be like, dude,
That's a
I don't know, dude.
that's an expensive pry bar. A very expensive pry bar. What about you, Rob? How you checking somebody for ooh, okay, listen. I don't know, whoever it is, anybody, it doesn't matter. Just scenario is someone goes, okay, hey Rob, I need to borrow a screwdriver. Oh yeah, in my box. You know how sometimes you just say, yeah, in my box, and we just go, this person, whoever it is, again, no one specific, they go into your special screwdrivers, and they go, all right, I'll bring them back, and you're just like, yeah, you're not paying attention. You're just like, yeah, but they took the whole thing and they lost like 3 or 4 of them. When they bring it back, they just put it in your box, and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, then I was like, hey, dude. I was like, where are my other screwdrivers?
And
And he's
they're
like,
not found.
I'll give him some time, but eventually I'll tell him, hey, man, you have to buy me some screwdrivers. Yeah.
Like, hey, dude,
Hey,
I need the
I
screwdrivers.
lost your light.
Oh yeah,
I eventually bought it, you know?
yeah, but even
That's the
that,
same
that's
thing.
like,
I used it. Yeah, I borrowed it. And I lost it. So I had to go buy
oh,
it.
I'm hoping we find it on a truck somewhere.
I mean, how many times has Robert lost my and bought me like, oh,
Yeah, I bought you one though.
I know, but
That's why he's saying.
I'm saying like, he bought me some, oh, you lost
And
mine,
then I lose them.
and then he just like, dude,
Then I have to buy it again.
At least he's consistent and losing the one he buys you, and not like no, because you. Do you even have a light, Rob? Besides your hand flashlight,
No, because I lose them all.
like, like,
I just leave them
like,
on the frame and I forget.
you just walk away. Like,
Like that one day I was doing bushing job and
uh-huh.
I left my snap-on magnet light on there and it fell on the floor. And then
That's the only
T
reason.
went to go test drive it and found a snap-on light on the floor. And then I think he went up to you, right, Pedro?
yeah.
He was like, "Hey, is this your light?" I was like, "No, I think that's Robert." And then he was like, and then he came up to me. He was like, "Hey, Rob, how much is a snap-on light?" Dude, I was like, "I don't know. I don't know, a couple $100." Like, whoa, good thing I found this one for you. And it was my light. I was like, "Oh, Dave."
He's all looking at his. Wait, hold on. Oh, thank you.
So I was like, "Thank you," even though I didn't pay for it.
I mean, it's like with Roger, like they left on the,
Oh yeah, he left it. Yeah. Hey, I'm surprised that light came back.
I know that was pretty funny.
That's pretty
It
short, isn't
happens.
it?
I think I got my green Cyclops light. I think it was John's. I found it on a truck, and I was like, it was Jesus was still on the rack. I was like, hey Jesus, I found the light. He's all, shut up. Like,
Shut
what? I'm
up.
just trying to show you I found the
Yeah.
light. He's all, don't say anything, fool. It's probably somebody's. And yeah, when we went back to look at the John was the last one who did the alignment. So I was like, oh, all right. And I even and to be an asshole, I was like, dude, look what I found a light on the truck, and he's like, what? No way. Yep,
Like nice.
nice.
They all look at it as his initials.
It shows everything. Yo,
Engraved.
yo, boy.
It's your boy. It's his family crest and everything, dude. Just it's your boy. Dang, I don't know how I would go up to someone because I would want my tool. Like if they lost it, I'd be like, dude, what the
You told me.
oh yeah, but same thing. It's you. That was me primarily just trying to embarrass you and just poking fun. Because every time you're like, fuck, okay, like
Like I
it got
want to go.
it got to the
And every
point
time,
where
every
Robert
weekend, I
was
was like, I forget to go to Harbor Freight.
I know, and that's why I would bring it up, and then it got to the point where you're like, dude, go to Harbor Freight and I'll sell you. And I was like,
Go
I
to
don't
Harbor
know what I'm
Freight,
gonna
go
do.
buy it, and I'll send you the money.
See, but a light's different though. Like I would have three other ones, right? That when you lost that one, so I had three other ones, so it's not anything major. But like my inch and an eighth socket that I exploded this week, that like if someone lost one of that socket, I'd be kind of like, fuck, dude, like I gotta wait for you to buy it if you ever buy it sometime soon, and now I gotta like I use it every day. But as far as the light, like there's I got a lot of them, or not a lot of them, but a good amount, enough to replace.
Hey, Robert,
Yo,
didn't you leave one of your 2-point crush wrenches on the bobtail and that off on the test?
I left a couple tools on that bobtail.
President.
A crescent wrench. What else did I leave on there? I lost a couple pry bars, dude. I'm like low on pry bars. But that's like
Oh, I know what.
what?
I think it was you. Didn't you leave your funnel on one of the service trucks?
Oh,
Dude, you can't say that, dude. They be listening.
No, you just left the funnel. It's just a funnel.
Oh yeah, I left a funnel on there. He came back for his next service.
a month later.
Oh, dude, it's like they should be checking their trucks, right?
It's right. Yeah, if they didn't see that, it's like
He went, yeah,
all that time.
that was
I
fun.
think it's
A bunch of
I think
oil
it's
on
Seuss left his
the hood.
plier. Dude.
I was like, oh shit. I was like,
Jesus left his pliers, I think, in one of them. Like in the cow. I think I forgot what he was doing, some with the battery. Because I remember he came, he's like, "Hey, I think this is a truck I was working on the last time. And he like opened the hood right away. He was like, oh, I got him. I was like, what the fuck, dude? He just,
well, not too long ago. Well, no, what? No, not. It was a lot. It was a while back. I lost some picks on a truck, and like Roger found them. He's like, "Hey, are these yours?" I was like, "Yeah, I was looking for
really?
them."
I remember it.
It's been a minute.
It's like the blue Corwell ones.
Mm, it's a nice set. I dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah,
I said I was gonna get him.
you're still missing the big set.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because the icons ones are not they're not good
Oh,
at all.
they're good.
They're
There's
all
many
bent.
too.
Every time with the pick though, it's I just remember when was it last week when you were telling Diego, pass me the pick,
Oh
man.
God.
Pass me the pick.
He was like, which one? I was like, the 90-degree angle one. He was like, which one? I was like, dude, the 90-degree
The 90.
angle one. He's like, which one? I was like, dude, the dirtiest one.
Yeah, he was on the dirtiest one. Oh, okay. Why did you say that in the beginning, Rob? Damn. I was just walking by, and like the whole time I'm going by the little 4-post rack. So the 90, Diego, the 90, the dirtiest one. Oh yeah, I got you.
I got you.
And but the icon ones aren't that great. They're too small. They're too thin. Or maybe I'm just trying to use them on too big of equipment, and they're all
Well, you're
basically
trying to pull
straight
off
now.
bearings.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, tell the story. What Gene did the other day with the bearings.
Oh my god. Oh, so it's just another beautiful, sunny, lukewarm day in Funtucky. The birds were chirping. The the air chucks were chucking. The woodchucks were chucking. We were a little slow. And I'm like, all right, I'm bouncing back and forth. I think Pedro forgot what Pedro was doing, but I was like, okay, I'm not just gonna stand here. Oh, it was a bobtail, and Pedro was waiting for I think Efren for the U-boats, which is a whole nother thing. We'll get into that. And I'm like, okay, Rob's doing this bearing. Gary walked away. Let me go act like I'm helping him. So there we are. What is it? What is that? The race?
The
We're trying to
race.
take out
Trying
the we're trying to take out the race. Rob's like hitting it. He's like, here, like help me hold it. We got one side out. I think it was the inner race, the outer race.
the
I don't
inner
know.
race. We're trying to get the inner race out.
Flip it over, trying to hit the other one. It's not going. It's not budging. Boss walks up, giving his whole, well, you gotta hit it like a man, whack that shit, and I don't know what. And we're like, okay. So I'm trying to like hit it harder. And he's all, give me that, give me that, give me that. Like, okay, dude. And first he gets Robert's bar that he fashioned into be a punch.
No, it
He's
isn't.
on. Oh, it is okay. So the long punch, and he's all hitting it. He's like, this thing bounces too much. It's because it bounces. All right, I guess. He goes, yeah, I hate these hammers. It needs to be a flat hammer. You all have them. You all have them. So Pedro decides, oh, I have a brilliant idea of giving this old man my 10-pound hammer, my 10-pound sledgehammer. And then Gene's, oh, it's because this punch has too much bounce. When you hit it, it bounces back and this and that. You need a rod, a real rod. Hold on. He goes to Rick's side, grabs this piece of rod. He's like, this will do it. Here. And I was like, I'm gonna stay away from this. Thank God he gave the rod to Robert, and I was like, okay, cool. So there he goes. He's like, hold this 10-pound hammer, sledgehammer. And when I say sledgehammer, it's a sledgehammer. It's a husky one from Home Depot. Pedro bought a sledgehammer and then just cut the handle. So
It's heavy.
it's heavy.
Hold it with
There he is, holding holding the sledgehammer, and he's all, it's about to swing. So don't move, Robert. He's like telling him, don't move. And Robert's all, okay, swing, Woo, misses. And he's all, don't move, Robert. Stop moving. And I'm standing there, and Rob, the best, simplest line he could ever give, he's all, I'm not moving. And he's just all, just hold it. And he's, boom, he finally gets it. He's all, give me it, give me it. And I think he starts holding it himself, right? He
No,
starts
I
just,
started hammering it, and he was
oh,
yeah.
okay. He was holding it. We're just whacking it. The race came out, but he was like, you see, he like, from my perspective, I was kind of like standing behind him and like to the side. Like as soon as he missed, like all the blood rushed to his head and everything. He got just super red. I was like, I just turned and I was like, anybody else? Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody
Am I the
else?
only one who witnessed this? Please, somebody. I'm trying to hold back my laughter. Like I want to laugh so hard. If it was any one of you guys, I would have busted out laughing. Like you're a fucking loser. But like, no, dude, this is gonna get a lot worse. He's gonna end up hitting Robert in the face. So I'm just gonna let it be. But he just hold it. After that whole speech he gave me and Rob, like, you guys don't hit it hard enough. Your hammer sucks. Your punch sucks. Watch this. And ah. and Rob and just Rob being all, I'm not moving. Like there's one thing we have in common, and I'm not moving. So it was you. But then the whole reason for me helping out Robert was because Pedro didn't have his U-bolts. And then when that was done, we got Rob was finishing everything up. So I'm like, okay, let me go back to help Pedro. And what happened, buddy?
Yeah, so I gave U-bolts. Our driver,
Mhm.
and G told me to tell, hey, go to bed. U-bolts, Zaxine. All right, cool. Well, get the Zax, get 4. Good. Comes back. I try to solve it. Like, kind of small. Put the bolt, start measuring it like an original one. I looked at Alex like, dude, this one gotta be shorter. We start measuring it at boss. Like, don't go back and tell him get an inch longer. I tell him get, hey, go get same U-bolts, but get them. Oh, okay. Get in the truck, start pulling out, comes back into the bay, tells me, hey, really, yes, longer. Am I going to the same spot? Yeah. Oh, okay. Are we gonna return those? No, 30 don't. They're not gonna return it. Am I gonna use the same yo? Like, fucking shit. Eric, go. All right. Comes back. Finally brings same. I mean, and the right ones. Dude, it's just like, dude,
It's like, "Hey, you're just gonna repeat everything. Just an inch longer on the U-boats. That's it. Nothing's changing."
dude, that shit pissed me off.
Because he took a while too. It's like the first time all this happened while we were doing Robert was doing the bearings, and then for him to come back and be like, "Oh, I got your U-bolts," and them still be wrong. It's like, what were you doing?
Oh yeah, he was also telling me, he's like, he says like, I was gonna check it before I left, but I like, don't trust him. Dude, he, like, yeah,
Check it, please. You can never trust a guy.
look to, I,
Yeah, and what this all happened in like the last 2 hours. We're just- but speaking of big jobs and finishing them and feeling accomplished, on my screen, he this man is on my right, which would be Pedro. Now, he had a big job. He was working on a boom truck. He did what were those sensors, Pedro, on the transmission?
what?
Sensors on that transmission that you changed.
Oh, just
So he did that. Did a full service. You know, that thing took like 12 gallons. Takes it on a test drive.
mm.
Alignments were all done. All right, cool. I see him pulling in. I'm like, oh, you went around the block? He's yeah, okay.
He said,
Why
yeah.
is he so? Why is he so? Why has he got a pep in his step? This motherfucker's dude. The schools are out right now. All the soccer moms were checking me out on this truck. Okay, guys.
He said, yeah. I mean,
He's all,
it's like, you want a blue collar working man?
yeah. He's all, dude. I felt so badass. They're all looking at me. I'm like, yeah, it's my truck. I worked on it.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so like the boss told me like, all right, drive it, get temp, like see if the still shifting wrong. All right, take it down the street, and I finally get to like the school. I mean, all right, cool. I'm still I'll be professional, but staying up straight. Look, driving. That's pull to a light. I see the mom's looking at me. I'm like, oh,
He's just lean
What?
back, huh?
Yeah.
all right, cool. I no,
Oh. It's like Toad. Remember Toad in the Mario Kart movie?
Oh yeah, he pulls up with the glasses. So put his hand out. Just, yeah.
But yeah, dude, they're just like, damn, all right. Driving down the street, next light, other people looking at me like, all right, well, you know, I'm all cool.
Yeah.
Pass, I actually pass the school. You see the, you know, some what's called like some coaches. They're just staring at me like, damn, dude, you know, people just staring at me. You know, I'm balling over.
They're telling their players like, you see, if you apply yourself, you work hard, you could be like that guy in that truck right there. Look at him living life.
And then all of a sudden, you, I'm all breaking here to break squealing. You're right. Not my truck.
But what'd you tell me? When you came into, you're like, dude, this thing drives like shit. I need to put more oil in it.
But yeah, dude, from third to fourth, dude, that had a kick to it. I like, dude, must.
Oh, and then I got a bone to pick with you, feller. And then what are we doing towards the end when you were completely done? You had to reset the fucking light. And what happened, you dick? It's a whole. I'll tell you what happened, Pedro. Shut your mouth, because it's my story now. So there we are doing it, and Pedro's. I think Roger told him like, look it up. There's got to be a service, something, and you can take off that light, that the transmission light or whatever for the service. All right, cool. So there I am again, being the great helpful coworker, lifting Pedro up so that he can succeed and possibly be our bosses one day. We're watching this YouTube video. And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, you just gotta hit drive, neutral, drive, put it in reverse, and then back in neutral, and it puts it in the service mode. You just push the button, da da da." Da. And I'm watching it with him. We're both watching the same fucking video, and he's doing it. He's like, "Oh no, it didn't work." Or so we're both at first like, "Oh, okay, hold on," and then I go watch it a couple times, and I'm like, "Okay, it's drive, neutral, drive, blah blah blah, whatever." So Pedro's like, "Oh, it's this," and I'm like, "No, Pedro, it's drive, neutral, drive, or whatever." And he's all, "No, it's not. Watch." And he does it, and it doesn't work. And I go, "Ooh, motherfucker." Ooh, motherfucker. He goes, "Hold on. Let me see the video again." And what does the video say? Exactly what I told him. I don't know what it is with Pedro. I don't know what I did to him, but he doesn't trust me. And that's the whole, I'd rather us both be wrong than you be right. And literally, I did it, and he was able to go through the menu, turn the light off. But no. Oh, you work on the rack. I'm gonna listen to you.
I know that.
Is my internet going bad? Can you guys hear me?
And he's reconnecting.
Oh,
He gave me shit.
How was your week, Pedro?
Right.
All right.
And
You prepared to start carrying this team or what?
then he's all, this
their phones are being used. Am I back? I think I'm
Very
back.
good. Mhm.
I heard everything you guys said. Fuck you guys. This dishonor on your family, dishonor on your children,
yo.
Whoa, whoa. Look at our
and
kid.
dishonor on your blanket, Pedro.
Oh boy,
Oh, show the video of your blanket, dude. Come on.
that's too big.
Bro, pull up the blanket. No, it's all right. Just we'll do sections. Don't worry about it.
He's I could.
So then that way we'll make a poll. Comment right now on this part of the video if you think Pedro should have this up for every video podcast. Dude, it was passed down from you from generation to generation.
Who was it?
You're gonna give this blanket to your first kid. I just want to know.
What?
It's just so random. Why did he get that?
It's a deer.
So majestic. Yeah.
Look at that nice deer.
Okay. It's so random.
What is that? A towel or a blanket?
I don't know. It's just
It's a little stiff, huh?
And he wanted to hang that up, huh?
He should.
Like, just like, hey,
I
Why
think.
hang it up?
I think it would bring a little zip to the room. Well, on that note, what was that, Pedro? Oh, you want to see what I got? Let me show you.
an asshole.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. It's my very own Peterbilt mud flap, official. Do you have one of these, buddy?
Screw you. Screw your family, gang, your grandkids.
Your grandkids.
Mm, family.
You weren't there.
Well, I told you I
Listen.
wanted it. And you, hey,
Oh,
yeah, huh?
here we go. And I was gonna give this to you. You could take it, but
Oh,
you were all no. You were being all petty.
yeah.
Listen, when the boss agrees with you, I was like, "Hey, can I take those? Like, are we gonna use them?" And he was like, "No, we're not gonna use them." And I was like, "Yeah, can I use it? Can I take it to like hang it on my wall or something?" He's all, "Oh, that would be cool." Yeah, go ahead. Think I'm gonna wait and look for you? No, I'm gonna take it.
You grab both of them. Yeah.
No.
Hey,
I was just trying not to be greedy.
Hey, what did Andy come up to you saying?
Oh, he wanted the brackets. He just wanted the brackets. I thought he wanted the whole thing, like the flap and the bracket.
He wanted the whole bracket.
Yeah, he just wanted the bracket. Because I went to go tell June like, hey, where do you want me to put these brackets? And Andy was talking to him, and he was like, Gene was like, oh, just put them where we have our mud flaps. Just throw it in there. Like, well, and he was all, wait. Our he's all the Peterbilt ones or which ones you talking about? And he's all, yeah, he's gonna take the Peterbilt ones. Oh, I want those. And I just walked away. I was like, it's already off, big dog. You're not getting this. But I thought he was talking about the whole thing. And then he kept talking to Gene, and then he came. He's all, hey, what are you doing with that? And I was like, this nothing. I'm putting it away. No, I'll take that. I'll take them. Okay. I don't know. I guess keep spares on his truck. Like fucking guy. Anyways, there's two more. So
Just two more. Me and Pedro are gonna take those.
there you go. And then
I don't honestly don't even want it. What am I gonna do with that?
I mean, I do want to put it on my wall.
you can give it to your dog. You can use it as a chew toy.
You can use that as bed. Peterbilt.
There you go. A Peterbilt bed, built by Peter.
Built by Peter. Here, Mamas, come on. You want to be part of the picture of vlog? Come on. Oh, look at this girl.
Bro, she's too much, dude. You you baby her. She's spoiled,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not a good guard dog.
She's not the good dog.
Someone breaks into your house,
Everything, dude.
dude. Someone breaks into your house. She's like, she brings a ball. Like,
She wants
play
to
with
play
me.
with them, yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Play. But we are at 42 minutes, so I wanted to kind of end, not as kind of on a downer a bit, especially with our company. Me and Pedro were actually talking about it because when that truck came in, I know you guys know what truck I'm talking about. When
Oh,
that service truck came in on that flatbed, we don't really like talking about what company we work for, but if you saw in the news about a big accident with a service tech, just we didn't know him personally, but I mean, no one deserves to go like that. So I doubt their family listens or anything, but shout out to them, and we're sorry for your loss. Believe me, we were all kind of
shocked.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause who was I? Was I standing with you, Pedro, when Ozzy came?
Yeah,
Or no, it was Robert. Oh, you were there too.
there it was.
He's like, why so gloom? I was like, you're a dick, dude. This is the wrong person to be here right now. But yeah, so we had a unfortunate mishap happen. What the fuck, Pedro? Hey. Anyways,
My phone's
we don't want anybody to see them tears.
Yeah, and he was
But yeah,
too. He was young.
super young,
He was like 30
30,
with 3
30
kids.
with 3 kids. He left the family behind, and just if you're in this industry or any kind of blue collar industry, just be careful out there. I know we always make fun of each other. Like I recently lost my safety glasses. Um, Unifirst, Unifirst, you guys suck. First of all, every single one of my uniforms is missing buttons. Um, None of my pants have a button, and I have like 3 more shirts to use, but no pants. So you guys do the math. Second, I left my safety glasses in my shirt, and you motherfuckers are gonna tell me you couldn't pull them out and just like, hey, one of you guys leave your safety glasses. But anyways, even that Pedro, we joked, and Pedro was like, "Oh, I could give you a piece of clear tape," and yeah, that's funny. You would think, but shit does happen, and just like in this case, it's something major happened. So just be safe out there. Um, Thank you guys again for helping me out. See, we're getting better at this. Pedro talked a lot. We just got to get like 2 more shots in him, and then we can reveal his deepest, darkest secrets. Get to know the real Pedro. But yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. Rob, Pedro, any closing remarks?
No, just
Rob,
be safe.
be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.